Hi there, how are you? I'm the Beer Whisperer, so it must be time for a beer. And this is a Drinking with the Beer Whisperer segment, which means I'm going to drink a beer with you, tell you a little bit about it, and then we're just going to have a conversation. No telling where that's going to go. Hey, I just found these today, Sierra Nevada Beer Camp. Hadn't seen these before, so I'm very curious about them. And this is the Floral IPA, so let me pop it and pour, and then I'll read you what I know about it. Floral IPA, interesting, huh? Not sure if I'm going to like this or not, but I am very curious about it. Look at the color there. Kind of a golden, is that what you'd say? This unique take on traditional IPA style pairs the bold and intense aromas of whole cone hop flowers with aromatic natural rose hips and petals for complex aromas and unexpected flavors. 5.9 it says on the bottle. Okay, I mean that's lighter than most, but it's you know, it's okay. It's in there. Let's see if I can find any more information on it. I did have the it keeps jumping away on me here, bear with me. Uh, 54 IBUs is the best I could find here. Okay, alright then. Well, let's taste her and let's see where we're at, huh? There is, you can smell flowers in there. I'm not sure I like that, but you can. Wow, that's rather interesting. Okay, the box says exactly the same thing, so I have nothing new there to add. Alright. Excuse me. I don't know. This is going to be one of those I'm going to have difficulty with, I can tell already. If we're just calling this a standard IPA, 5.9 ABV, 54 IBUs, it would be on the lighter end of most craft IPAs are doing these days. But still, I mean, those are still acceptable numbers. It's interesting. Wow. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure this puppy out. You can get, I'm getting the hops for sure, but then it's right at the end. It says they use Citra hops for bittering, Centennial and Crystal for aroma, and I can't smell those. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Crystal hop. I've used a lot of it when I've done some home brewing, so I know what that aroma is like, and it is in there. The torpedo hops are Centennials, Zephyr, and Rose Petals, and that's the bizarre thing on this one. Because you can't smell it and you can't taste it. I mean, it's right there, right at the end. Not that I've ever ate a rose petal, but it's what I imagine it was taste like. Of course, I mean, I can't say I haven't ate a rose petal. I mean, I have been drunk and ate some strange things. You know what happens. Sometimes you get shit-faced and silly. Anyway, I digress. Well, let me work on this and ponder this a little bit. So, let me tell you about my day. We have to get up at about 7:30 to get the Seamus's appointment. He has to be there at 8:30. But I don't know if you've ever been to Children's or not. It's a great hospital, but you want to get there probably, well, I do anyway, because I'm one of those guys that likes to be early. I like to get there about 8 because it takes, you got to go into the garage and park. And then you've got to go to the elevator, take the elevator down to the second floor, then take the bridge across, and then take your elevator up to what floor you're going to. Oh, that was nice, was it not? Today we get there and we park on the 4th floor. And then we and then we walk to the elevator, and I'm being warned not to tell this story, but I'm gonna keep going. We walk to the elevator. So we get in the elevator, and you know, we want to go down to 2, so we're only going down 2 floors, and the elevator gets to where it's, you know, where you can feel the elevator where it's almost ready to stop, and we get almost there, and all of a sudden I hear this. It might have been a little louder than that. I mean, it just. Hey, cameraman, easy, cameraman.
No.
I can't tell the rest of the story.
No.
Why not?
Because you're a moron.
Okay. You see what happens when censorship is involved? You see what happens? See, this is what's wrong today. That there's censorship. People ought to be allowed to say whatever they want. No, I'm being warned. I better not tell the story. Anyway, so the elevator stops. And the door opens. And I'm cracking up.
I'm going to shut it.
Well, I won't tell you who did it. I'll just say that it wasn't me or my wife, but I won't mention the name of the person that did it. And I'm just about to say, as the elevator door opens, boy, I hope nobody walks in here. And just as we're walking out, a lady walks in the elevator. And Seamus and I are about to laugh so hard, we're laughing so hard we're about to pee our pants. I mean, it was hilarious. I thought that I wouldn't have been surprised to hear about some lady passing out in an elevator. I mean, it was brutal. So anyway, that's the fart joke portion of our show. And now I'm getting evil looks, but hey, you know, I do what I have to do. I will not be censored. Okay, well, back to the beer. I'm getting the evil eye over here. Anyway, it was hilarious, man. Who doesn't like good fart humor, right? The Sierra Nevada Beer Camp series is very interesting. There's 3 other bottles in here. An oatmeal stout, an imperial pilsner, and an imperial red that I'm not going to do right away. Over the next few days, I'll do those. That's the only one I'm going to do today. But I hadn't seen these before, and I found them at a Whole Foods store, and I wanted to try them. The oatmeal stout is 9%. That's a big, hefty oatmeal stout. They have a Imperial Red, they call it, that runs 8.1. So I'm looking forward to trying that because I am a fan of that big red style. There's one that I'm also looking forward to, and also a little hesitant at the same time, is that they've got one they call an Imperial Pilsner, right? But it's only 5.6, so I'm kind of curious, you know, how you can call something Imperial and only be 5.6. I mean, you know, you can buy regular American craft pilsners sitting at 5.6, so I'm not sure what makes this Imperial or not, but, you know, we'll get to that one later. One I had the other day, I was able to go into a place for a beer called Nick's Pub, and I had another one from Urban Chestnut from here in St. Louis, and it's called the Vaclav Pilsner, and it's 5.3, you know, decent ABV for a Pilsner, but check this out, 45 IBUs, count them, 45, I mean, that's wicked high. A lot of American Pilsners are 10 to 15, some better craft Pilsners run, you know, 20 on up to 35, but I haven't seen one this big, 45. It was phenomenally good. It is I thought it'd be a great beer to have with food because it does have this nice hops in it, but it's got this light body that will accompany food nicely. It was just a beautiful beer, and it is now the fourth beer I've been able to try from Urban Chestnut. I had this Vickel and the Wingnut, which both are great. The other day before a baseball game, I was able to try the Schnickelfritz, which is their Bavarian wheat style. I'm not a seriously big fan of the style anymore, but this one was just, again, just beautiful, just perfect. But the Pilsner was holy smoky good. Oh, wow. You know what? I really thought I'd hate this, but it's one of those I wasn't sure about at first, but the more you drink it, the more you like it. Um, I had it chilled, not a lot, but slightly, and flavors have opened up as it's warmed up. So I'm gonna guess you're gonna want this one about 40, 40 degrees, 40 to 45. I think is a good number for this one. And I'm a guy that generally likes stuff pretty cold, but this one, as it's warmed up a little bit, has really opened up. Both the aromas and the flavors have become more intense as it has warmed a little bit. I thought the rose hips, the rose aroma and the taste, rose petals may feel a little cloying the more you drank it, but it actually felt better. I wasn't sure at first. I kind of went, oh, I don't know. But the more I drank it, the better it tasted. So let me finish the last sip and we'll finish this up. Oh. As you can see, I mean, we've been sitting here drinking and talking, and this thing went down easy. It was nice. Let me show you the bottle again. I hadn't seen these before. The Sierra Nevada Beer Camp. That's beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I guess it's Sierra Nevada's version of like Sam Adams says, their long shot, where they give home brewers a shot. A great beer. One last time. Floral IPA. Hey, it was surprisingly tasty. I recommend it.